Hello, everybody. Zaxtor99. People, I got demonetized for what looks to be uploading public domain movies to my channel. That's right. So let me go ahead and explain what happened, why, and how this all came about. I got a very important message to all YouTube content creators out there. If you're a YouTube, a fan, you watch a lot of YouTube videos, this is a very important message. I highly, highly, highly request and encourage you to share this video with the content creators that you like. I respectfully request you share this video on your social media sites, on your Discord, anywhere where you think people will click on the link and watch it. Heed my warning, because this is very, very important information. I've been on YouTube since 2007. I have over 3,400 videos I've made in the time that I've been on YouTube. I work hard for my channel, and I make a lot of indie game reviews, make a lot of videos to help people through broken hearts and relationships. I have a lot of inspirational videos, a lot of how-to videos. I do a ton of different content on my channel, but it is primarily a video game and video game review channel. For the first time ever, my entire channel has been demonetized. That means that I'm getting no ad revenue until and if it ever gets remonetized. So we'll see how that goes. So far, me trying to appeal this decision to demonetize my channel has been unsuccessful. So that's why this message that I have in this video is so very important, because there is a lot of shocking information that I believe that a lot of YouTube content creators probably don't know about, and they might be breaking a lot of these rules that can get their channels demonetized as well. We're going to go ahead and go into that, and we'll do that right after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. So just so you know, my entire channel is demonetized. This video will make me not one penny. I'm making this video to let you guys know what's going on, to let other YouTube content creators know what's going on. People, I got demonetized for what looks to be uploading public domain movies to my channel. That's right. So let me go ahead and explain what happened, why, and how this all came about. So I made a mistake about probably the end of May. I was looking online and I happened to see a website that said that the Blob, the movie The Blob, the 1958 thriller with Steve McQueen, one of my favorite all-time movies as a kid growing up in the 70s. I remember watching that movie when I was like 4 or 5 years old. My dad said, "You're going to love this." And I stayed glued to that TV. It was late at night. And I remember that flick scared the living crap out of me. Now, it seems silly now, but back in the 70s, it was a lot different than what it is now. We didn't have all these horror games and games in period back then. We didn't have VCRs and DVDs, and we didn't have the internet. So a movie like The Blob was still really special, and still, to a young child, really horrifying. I couldn't watch that movie again because it aired on local TV. I had to flip through TV guides every week and hope that I could see The Blob again, hoping it would show up on one of the local channels that we got. And every week it seemed like I was disappointed. I ended up watching The Blob every year or two until I was like a young teenager. I probably saw it 4 or 5, maybe 6 times, growing up from 5 years old until I was like a preteen. But I love that movie because it scared me so much. So when I saw that movie, Steve McQueen 1958 Blob, had been made public domain years ago, I rushed out and found a copy of the 1958 Blob and uploaded it to my channel. The mistake I made was that when I went and got a copy of the Blob that I thought was public domain, I uploaded a new remastered version of the same movie by Criterion. They remastered it, I don't know when, but they remastered it, made it look a whole lot better. And when I uploaded it, nothing really happened for about the first month. But then it started blowing up, and I was getting tons of comments, probably 50 comments a day on that video. People were thanking me profusely for uploading that movie they hadn't seen in decades and all this stuff. And they were requesting that I upload more public domain movies. And then Criterion hit me and removed the movie. Not a big deal. I can take a copyright strike. I've done it before. Not a big deal. That isn't what this video is about. What this video is about is all the comments on that movie, The Blob, before it got removed from my channel. Many of those people were requesting public domain movies, and many of those comments were requesting the 4 public domain movies that I uploaded to my channel right here. Blood Feast, a public domain movie, which I verified very well. The House on Haunted Hill, another public domain movie. Night of the Living Dead, a public domain movie. And Little Shop of Horrors, a public domain movie. The 4 most requested movies in all those, like, almost 2,000 comments I uploaded to my channel to try to please the people that were enjoying my upload of The Blob so much. It was probably about a day or less than a day after this last one that I uploaded that I got hit. I got hit with the message that my entire channel had been demonetized. Your channel is no longer eligible to monetize any of my more than 3,400 videos that I've been uploading for more than 10 years. And the reason? My channel uses somebody else's content without making changes that add significant value. And this is in reference to the public domain movies, because pretty much every other video on my channel is me, is made by me, is created by me. A lot of them are video game reviews or me playing video games. But trust me, I am never quiet when I'm reviewing a game or playing games. I'm always yapping and adding significant value to that gameplay. You know, a lot of the videos that I've done are relationship videos or cooking videos, and that's definitely my content, where I'm holding the camera and cooking, or I'm fixing something and telling people how to fix, you know, the same thing if they have it, how to repair a mouse, how to turn the power back on in your house if you lose power, all kinds of different videos that I've made over the years. So these 4 videos were the only videos that made sense about not adding significant value. And, you know, it made sense that they hit me with demonetization of my entire channel not long after that 4th public domain movie. So when I saw this, I was baffled. I was like, what the hell? How can you demonetize my channel, you know, my entire channel for uploading public domain movies? They're public domain, right? And so I had the ability to appeal that with a 5-minute video. My video was like 3.5 minutes long, and I was going over my entire channel, talking about how more than 3,400 videos I've made over all the years. They were all my content and made exclusively by me, created by me. All of them had significant value added to me of gameplay per se. You know, all of them were created and made by me. And a lot of them were creative or showed me making new recipes and showing people how to cook, you know, honey wheat bread, a recipe I created, or how to make my own stuffed dressing, or many other things. But they took that appeal, and I was sure they would, you know, turn my channel back around. But a few days later, I got this. I was rejected. Our reviewers found that your appeal wasn't successful. You still have the opportunity to reapply for monetization. So yes, I can reapply for monetization, but I have to wait until August the 29th to do that, a full month. So this blew my mind. I was like, how can you reject me? These 4 public domain movies are less than 0.1%. 1 in 1,000, essentially. Because 4 public domain movies, and I have like almost 3,400 videos. So yeah, we're talking about way less than 1% of my channel was these 4 public domain movies. In order for your suspension to be overturned, the majority of your channel should follow our policies. And this is what made me pull my hair out. I'm pulling my hair out. I'm like, oh my God, the majority of my channel is following your policies. We're talking about 99.9% of my channel is following your policies. And the other 4 movies are public domain movies, like WTF. So I was really frustrated when I got this decline, with this rejection on my appeal, as you can imagine. So I immediately did, the only thing I could do at this point was go to the YouTube forums, because with YouTube content creators like myself, there's nobody that we can go to and say, WTF, please help me out. The only thing we can do is go to the forums and write what's going on, and hopefully like an expert with YouTube content can, give us an explanation and help us out. So I want to go ahead and say I am very thankful for the Platinum Product Expert who answered my question when I went to those forums this morning. So here I am posting about how this made no sense. I felt like it's ridiculous, and I explained it. 4 public domain movies out of 3,450 videos have been made by me. It's just those 4 public domain movies, like WTF. So this guy says public domain movies are considered reused content. It's not a question of if you have the right to upload them. YouTube simply doesn't want to monetize channels that use any public domain content, because thousands of channels were springing up before the new monetization policies came into play a few years ago. So we're talking about all these lazy content creators who did nothing but upload, public domain movies. People unlike me, people who were just uploading other people's content, people who were downloading other people's channels and re-uploading them and uploading public domain movies. Those kind of content creators, the really lazy kind, very unlike myself. These guys screwed it for everybody. So now somebody like me uploads a couple of public domain movies and gets hosed. And that's what happened here. So now he says, however, you're going to have to remove the movies and go through the review process at the end of the month. However, now YouTube is going to be looking at all of your content to see if it's compatible with the new policy. And there's no guarantee you'll pass the review. It depends on your content. He says, your channel, like mine, is old and would have been grandfathered into a new scheme without a review. Old channels are slowly being reviewed for compliance with YouTube. There's something here as well, guys, I want to go ahead and share with you. This link that this guy gave me, this Longzajon, I certainly appreciate him. He says he has an article that lists all the things that fall under reused content. And this will surprise you. It's not just public domain movies. I'm going to share this link here that he gave to me with all of you guys. And this right here is a big reason I want you guys to share this video with everybody that you know. I don't want anybody else to go through what I'm going through with having their entire channel demonetized, whether it costs them $50 a month or $300 a month like myself, or maybe a lot more. This money I depend on to put food on the table for my son and I. I'm a single father raising my teenage son. This hurts. Losing $300 a month for this month, and perhaps more, hurts like hell. I have a good full-time job making $20 an hour, but this still hurts. My rent is high as hell, and I am not asking for you guys to say, I'm not saying, hey, please give me donations. The biggest thing you can do to help me is help other YouTube content creators and share the link to this video so they can see what happened, so they can see that getting their entire channel demonetized is a real, it's a real thing. It could happen to them. And any of these things listed in this article right here could get them. So it's not just the public domain movies. It could be, uploads or copies of movies that have been previously published by other people under a Creative Commons license. So like, music, for example, from Incompetech, a lot of people probably don't know that. They probably think, oh, I'm using Creative Commons public domain music in my video. If it's not coming from the YouTube auto library music, it could get their entire channel demonetized. I bet a lot of people don't know that. Videos over-reliant on things like stock photos or stock videos, public domain videos, royalty-free images could get your entire channel demonetized. Compilations of viewer submissions or compilations of videos used without permission. With permission. So you go out to other content creators, hey man, can I use your video? Can I compile a video? They say, hey, sure, man, go ahead and make a compilation of all my highlights. You do that, even with permission, it could get you demonetized. I'm sure a lot of people didn't know that. This is a lot of surprising stuff, and that's why sharing this video with everybody you know, especially other YouTube content creators, is vital. I don't want them to have to go through the same thing that I'm going with now. I don't want them to see their entire channel demonetized like I've just had happen to mine. Music promotion channels, channels based on sourcing songs online and getting permission to use them, things like that. This is something that a lot of Twitchers do, and that doesn't affect them, but it could affect YouTubers. So there's a lot of things here that people probably don't know about. Many very similar videos on the same channel, like Finger Family Song, 100 videos of someone drinking water, etc. If they're all too similar, you get your entire channel demonetized. Different versions of the same video on the same channel, a 10-minute version and a 12-minute version, for example. Videos that have been done to death already. A good example would be the Learn Color and Baby Shark Song animations. There are tens of thousands of these videos on YouTube already. Yes, they get a lot of views, but children really need to learn more than the videos are offering. Channels specializing in these kinds of videos are not getting monetized. Another problem affecting these kinds of animated kids videos is that they're targeting toddlers, while YouTube and its advertisers are targeting people 13 and over. Videos that are just too basic to get you demonetized, such as a slideshow style video. Things like that. Videos generally generated automatically, like a music synthesizer for visuals or whatever, could get you demonetized. There's a lot of stuff here that I'm sure a lot of people don't know about. There's a big one here for a lot of these videos, just like mine. A lot of people do gameplay, and I've seen this a lot, where people will just play a game and they won't really talk a lot. I'm sure we've all seen it. Gameplay video without commentary or much commentary. According to YouTube's policy on video game and software content, videos simply showing a user playing a video game or the use of software for extended periods of time without adding their own content or talking could cause your channel to not be accepted for monetization. I didn't know that. Reaction videos with minimal commentary could get you demonetized. Live concert footage when you're not the performer and you don't own the copyright to the music or the video could get you demonetized. Lyrics videos of other people's songs could get you demonetized. Fan fiction and children's videos, featuring trademarked or copyrighted characters could get you demonetized. Audio podcasts. There's a lot of stuff here, guys, and I'm not going to cover it all, but there is a lot of stuff, and this link is vital to any YouTube content creator now. And the link will be down below in the description. And, I want to go ahead and let everybody know about all this and how my channel got demonetized. And this may be for a month or it may be for several months. Biggest thing you can do is help other content creators out. Let them know about this video and that I got demonetized for less than 1% of my channel being for public domain movies, right? But if you guys want to help me out even more, if you want to help my son and I with the lack of monetization that's going to be coming for the next month, the donation link, my donation link, will be down in the description. And we would highly appreciate any donation, no matter how small. It would definitely help a lot while I'm waiting and hoping to get remonetized here on my channel. This monetization money has something over the years that I've become pretty dependent on. I pay my bills, my rent just basically doubled, and things can be very, very tight, especially on one income. So if you have it in your heart and you want to share this channel, that's the best way you can help me and help other content creators. But if you want to help my son and I during this trying time while I try to get, some of the monetization back for all the hard work I've done over the last 10 or 12 years, your donation would be greatly appreciated. That link is down in the description. I want to go ahead and thank you mainly for listening and watching this video. Please comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are surprised. Please let me know as well in the comments below so I can thank you if you do donate to me or if you do share this video on your social media or with a content creator that you love here on YouTube. I would love to know that as well. I want to thank you guys all, whether you donate or whether you're sharing this video or whether you just watch this video. Let me know down in the comments below, because I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, sharing this video, and perhaps providing a donation to help my son and I. Love you guys all. This has been Zaxtor99. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care.